Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the away team against the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of six conferences who have been told, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute. Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's swarmed by the defense.
This concept is a hallmark of this offense. As I'm watching film preparing for this team, I see them attack the middle of the field all the time. They do it right here on the first drive. They want to establish their passing game as a threat, and they're able to do it right here. This defense is going to have to adjust really quickly.
He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Bruins offense gets their first crack now. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. We get a stoppage in play here. There's an injured Bruin down on the field. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
And the Bruins bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Look out. He's got space ahead. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this 3rd down.
Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on 4th down. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read.
Got an opening here. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quick throw. The catch is made. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. The Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, a very good kick, high and toward the sideline. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st down, it's play action. This one ends up a safety.
Chris, this is perfect defense by this defensive end. You're supposed to set a hard edge, and you can see as this quarterback is trying to get outside of the pocket to the right, that defensive end is just not allowing him to do it. He keeps his outside arm free, and he's able to get the sack for a safety.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. 1st down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. And the punt head's out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff running right. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing.
And that's going to be a safety.
Boy, as a running back, you cannot get greedy like this, not in this field position. Chris, you've got to get what you can get and go down. You run backwards, this is the risk. He goes into his own end zone and gets tackled for a safety.
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The offense trying to cash in on the field position after the defense created that safety. They'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. To throw, it's Iamaleava. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
And the Bruins will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. And he fields it at the 15. But he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win, and he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
My thanks, Holly. His status obviously going to be crucial for this game, and we know you keep an eye on it. Looking for his big tight end. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Can he make it to the marker? The Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. A junior offensive lineman. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Fires it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Using his legs, it's Bell. 1st down, looking for more now. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
To the 25. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. And bouncing it outside, it's Bell. This offense wasting no time, punching it in, and Joel taking advantage of that penalty.
I love how aggressive they've been in the passing game, Chris, and they draw that pass interference, get the 1st and goal, and then you're right, wasting no time, putting it right in the end zone. That's exactly what good offenses do.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Mental mistake by the defense. Offense gets 5 yards out of it. Got a very comfortable second down and 3 after that defensive penalty. Kidney decides to keep it here. He's got a crease. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice game here.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
The Bruins will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Coaches always talk to us about being balanced, but here's the thing. If something is working, force them to stop it. Big play in the run game, then they go to the passing game and immediately take a sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it second down and long. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Cox. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This is exactly why I've been saying you want to avoid third and long. Obvious passing situations. This pass rush is too good. There's nowhere to go with the football. And even though he's trying to get the ball down the field, the rush shows up and he puts it on the ground. Beautiful strip sack. It's a turnover, and this defense is doing one heck of a job.
Offense on the field to take over. They're moving the the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting.
Into the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll try to run it in on first and goal. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group when they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the first round than have this extended layoff. It is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round 1, and they've maintained it here in round 2.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. On the ground, it's Cox. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. We get a stoppage in play here. There's an injured Bruin down on the field. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Just a disappointing set of down.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. After the sack, there is an injured player down. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. And sack sets up 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Pounding away with the run game. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
What a feeling it must be. You get into this playoff scenario and you play this well, in particular on the offensive side. Build a big lead, and now you're starting to look ahead, Chris. This next round of the playoffs, the matchups that could potentially happen. Tell you what, I'm excited.
Got an opening here. This offense continues to pour it on. Where are the skeptics now that said this group didn't have a chance? They're closing in on another playoff victory, and it'll be on to the semifinals.
And, Chris, it's wild. In this quarterfinal round, we continue to see the higher seeds struggle. That layoff, it's becoming so prominent and such a talking point in these playoff discussions. And here again, the lower seed executing to a higher degree. This touchdown right here, great example of that. This group has played so well, so hard, and they'll be moving on in this playoff.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Using his legs, it's Cox. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll hand it off. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. This team just continues to impress, back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joel, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're into the semifinals. And they look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. Against the away team. Against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us in the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
He's got a crease. Oh, and it's a fumble. Ball scooped up on the defense.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
gets it up quickly. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Play fake, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here?
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with...
Makes the catch and has space. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. Senior defensive tackle. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. A turnover on downs after that defensive stop. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
To throw, it's Sayin. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff again. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. Well, I love the beginning of this drive. Another first down right there, another quality run, and now they've got something going. Listen, when you've got a drive like this as a quarterback, you just get in there and continue to motivate your guys because it seems like everything is at their disposal. The line's doing a nice job. I bet you they're going to get to the passing game pretty quickly.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. He's a senior safety. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Short yardage conversion opportunities. They've been so good at this, and here they're able to convert again, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense continues to be aggressive. They will continue to be so moving on. It's likely 4 downs to score from here.
Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To bootleg here. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make 1st downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in score.
He's got space. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down. Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. To the air, it's Sayin. Here comes the pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
Chris, we've covered this group several times, and they always talk about how important special teams are, and this is another one of those examples. It doesn't matter what special teams unit is on the field, they're going to get after it, and here they do so for a block.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Off the play fake, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Oh, downfield. Made on the left side. And now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with the miss, we remain tied. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Turner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. throw to the right. It's caught. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Off the play fake on first down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, he's really got to be aware of where he is on the field. He was dangerously close to that pocket line. If he's inside the pocket, that really should have been grounding. To my eye, it looked like he was inside.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The pressure's on. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here. Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This defense is way too concerned with the passing game. Their eyes all over the wide receivers in the RPO, the run-pass option, and this quarterback is making them pay. Great read, he hands it off, and once this back is in space, he is electric. The defense has to...
Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Single back, takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down play coming up. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The key to these curl routes is the wide receiver understanding space and the zone defense. Watch as he hooks up and gives his numbers to his quarterback. And then it's about the quarterback understanding the read, getting that flat defender out of the way, and throwing the football on time. It looks simple, but that's really good execution.
The drive ends, and the punt team on the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
That is such a good job by this defense. They are flying around. They recognize the passing concept, and then the pursuit and tackling ability in space for a tackle for loss. That is an excellent job and a great way to start out this series.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket, and that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the run, it's Bell. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, and Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
The offense really clicking here. Motion now from the tight end. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got a crease. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking for a gap. It's Bell. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on 2nd and 3rd down. Great call from that coordinator.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Here the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run. What a decision upcoming here for this head coach after this long, successful drive from his offense. You know he wants to pay it off with a touchdown and not settle for a field goal. Does he go for it? I think you should. I know the defense just played well on the last snap, but this offense is still in rhythm.
We got a stoppage in play here. An injured Buckeye player. A senior defensive end. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Makes the ground. It's Jackson. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Hand it off for a draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Catch made by the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes are on the move here. They're going to run it here. He's got space. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll try a pass here. Checks this down to the running back. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Handing off on the draw play. He's past the marker and still going. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Jackson. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, you get this close to the goal line, and look at all the defenders up near the line of scrimmage. It is so difficult to just run the football. The offensive line has got to be dominant in order to do that. I look for them to try to get to the play action or get the quarterback out of the pocket, get him on the move with a run-pass option.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's swarmed by the defense. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, you're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet. Give me the rock. Give me a chance.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the back gets the football. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 20.
That is just such a great job by this offense, sticking it in the end zone and not settling for a field goal. Now inside of a minute, you're forcing the action. They've got to go down and stick it in the end zone just to have a chance.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Cross. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking deep for late game heroics. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky, because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title, and that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final two teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.